You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up yet on you. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. You think it's easy, yeah. Falling in love, well, maybe for you. I think it's crazy, oh no. But I'll be damned if I'm not a fool. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they go slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up in the name of.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle show.
All right, I'm very uncoordinated today. I need to get my ChatScan up and running. Unfortunately, I have not done that yet. So give me 1 second. Get shareable link, turn on monetization, open it in YouTube, and click the ChatScan app and start scanning. All right, we are good. We're finally here. Welcome, everybody. Good to see all y'all. It is Friday night. We're feeling all right. We got Andrew, Be Random with me, Reiki, Paula, by the way, I added the ChatScan app. Link in the description, really this time, I promise. By the way, Sarah, welcome to you. We got D in the chat. Mizrak is up in here, Lizzie Pooh, Z, and I think I got everybody. I believe that's everybody. Welcome. What's going on? Yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? It's Friday night. I'm having a good time tonight. It is one of those nights where you're just sort of relaxing and there's not, there's not stuff going on. Tio's birthday coming up. My birthday is next week. I have a lot of stuff planned. I'm going to give away, I think, 5 different decks of cards on my birthday. So we're going to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun indeed. Yeah, birthday. So that is on the 20th, which is what day? That is on Tuesday. So we are going to be celebrating my birthday on a Tuesday. So there we go. So hopefully y'all can join me Tuesday. We'll be giving away 5 tarot decks on one day. So we're going to have a lot of trivia about TO. And we're going to figure all that stuff out. Get all that stuff in the mail to all y'all. So giving away 5 different tarot decks. I guess we'll have 5 different questions or what have you. So we'll get that done. That's going to be a lot of fun indeed. That is next week on Tuesday. So hopefully y'all enjoy. Hopefully you have a good time with all of that stuff. So yeah, my birthday indeed. Where's my birthday sound effect? It's in here somewhere. Sarah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So yeah, Paula, you can finally see it. Let me verify. Let me verify. There it is. Okay, under how to support my work, download ChatScan app. There it is. There it is. So yeah, how to support my work. You can download the app. I don't know how that supports my work, but sure, why not? Sounds good. Gregory Scott, the next big thing coming my way. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, hopefully y'all can join me for the birthday. Lots of free stuff. Tons and tons and tons and tons of giveaways. I'm just going to maximize the giveaways. Like I'm literally just giving away a lot. And I mean a mountain of stuff. So I'm kind of excited, I got to admit. Kind of excited. Super Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. That's what I'm talking about. You know, if you're going to have a birthday, you need to have it on Taco Tuesday. That's very critical. You can't play around at that point. You have to be serious about Taco Tuesday. And Taco Tuesday is the day that I want it for my birthday. All right, we got a 5 of Cups. Any big thing coming? A little bit of strength. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. I really think you have somebody new coming into your life here. You have somebody new coming in. They're going to give you the opportunity. You're going to finally have some unique opportunity, which looks kind of exciting with that. The Strength card, you got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups just kind of introduces someone new into our environment. It says, hey, there's some people out there, tons and tons of people, but there's sort of somebody for us, right? It's almost like maybe a karmic relationship or something where you really kind of get excited about it. It's something that you have been looking forward to. It's something that you are kind of interested in seeing where it goes. I think that's going to be the big opportunity here. D, ask your question, please. Thank you for hanging out with us. Queen of Pentacles, money, not going to be a problem. Not going to be a problem. You're the next big thing coming your way. Money is not going to be a difficulty at all. It really looks like that you have some unique opportunities to make money, to generate money, to basically get some ideas out there. That's going to do you right. It's going to do you very good indeed. So I think that's going to be fun. It's going to be kind of cool and something you kind of want to get involved with. 5 of Cups as well. I think within the context of October, there's a level of emotional disappointment. It's easy for me to say. It's almost like that there are things that you've been reaching for, are things you've been trying to accomplish that you've been sort of have in your mind's eye. Maybe you've been trying to manifest it. Maybe you've been trying to focus on it. It just feels like that this is something that is going to be difficult to reach out and grasp, difficult to get in October. It feels like there's a level of disappointment for just not getting everything that you wanted, everything that you needed within that realm. Strength as well. Talked about being very patient. The next big thing is going to be an individual that comes in. Karmic relationship, I think it's good. Next big thing is sort of a good flow of money, a nice opportunity with that. Now, I don't think it's free money like we win the lottery or something like that. I think it's like some information. You're like, holy crap, I never even thought about that. I've never looked at that. That's kind of exciting. That's something I'm interested in pursuing. I really think in October, November, the more that you actively pursue things, in other words, don't let it just come to me. The more I actively pursue things, the better off that we're going to be. Like, it feels like there's a lot of great opportunities, a lot of good things waiting for you, but you have to reach out and get them. You do have to sort of pursue it. You have to sort of move in that direction with that, right? 2 of Wands. What is the next big thing? Wintertime is the next big thing as well. I think wintertime is going to be a very kind of closed in, very sort of meditative, very sort of pursuing our spiritual goals. It really feels like that you're on some sort of a unique path or an exciting path that you haven't been on before during the winter. It feels like the cold really brings out some interesting things as well in your personality, in your goals, and kind of, you know, where you're going and what you want as well. So there you go. All right. And that is the Gregory Scott, by the way, in case you wondered. So the Gregory Scott Tarot, if you don't have that, you need it. This is a wonderful deck of cards right here. This is one of the most amazing deck of cards ever. Joanna, welcome. Good to see you. What is going on? All right. Must hold of friendship and love and money. All right. Friendship, love, and money seems to be the idea tonight, is what I'm saying. Upcoming months, friendship, love, money. Give me the whole gamut. I mean, don't just give me part of it. Give me some of it. You know, if you're new, we need to introduce the teddy bear, the official mascot, because this is the Teddy Bear Tarot. And the Teddy Bear Tarot needs an official mascot. And luckily I have one. See, that's the idea. Luckily, I actually have one. Alicia, welcome. Good to see you as well. What is it going on, everybody? It is a beautiful Friday night. Nice Friday night. Having a good time over here. Really getting sort of moving forward here. All right. In the upcoming months, what's going on? Oh, we got a PayPal donation. Thank you so much for that PayPal donation from... is that Minty? Is that Minty? No. Yeah, it is Minty. Minty. Thank you so much. We got Joanna. Thank you for your donation. KD's in the house. What is up? It's a beautiful Friday night. I'm ready for the weekend. That is, that's one of those things. Upcoming months for me, friendship, love, money. Give me the whole thing. Page of Swords. Okay. I really think everything gets a little too serious. You want some upcoming months forecast, everything gets really serious really fast. I don't think it does you any good. I think everybody's taking things a little too seriously. We have things that are a little too sort of ominous. It feels like that, you sort of just say something and everybody's like, oh, and you're like, I mean, come on, why are we taking this seriously? Why is this sort of a big thing? I don't think you should be concerned about it, though. Let people have their own unique perspective. Let people sort of use their own judgment call with that. I really think you're going to be quite emotional, especially near the end of this month. Very emotional. A lot of things going on. Ms. Rocky, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. Ms. Rocky, thank you so much. That's fantastic. I appreciate the 20. All right. But yeah, the Queen of Cups. You're really looking at an emotional time. Feels like everything's kind of hitting you emotionally. It's very sort of an interesting time. Now, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying that you do have an emotional resonance that you need to deal with your emotions better is what I'm saying, especially at the end of the month, especially as October comes in, especially as we get sort of the next realm sort of going with that. Hermit. What can I do to better myself? That's going to be your main focus, especially again for the next couple of months. What can I do to better myself? I really think that you have a couple of weaknesses that you haven't fessed up about or you haven't really talked about. They're sort of lingering there. You know about them. You haven't really addressed them. I think it's time to address these weaknesses, right? In martial arts, right? Instead of doing all the things that you're good at, martial arts teaches you to work on your weaknesses, right? You're good at a side kick, but you're bad at a roundhouse kick. You should work on your roundhouse kick. Basically, that's kind of the thing. Work on your weaknesses. That's going to be a big point. I think that's really going to improve quite a few things in your life as well. So there we go. There are your cards read. Now you have officially had your cards read by a random fat man on YouTube. I hope it was nice. If it was good for you. It was good for me. Was it good for you? That's what he said. All right. We got Minty. Minty's coming in over here with Zareen. I thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Z's intentions. What are Z's intentions as well? Is Z serious? Is he playing around with me? I don't know. I don't know at all. You know who knows though? You know who knows every single time? Every single time, you know who knows? It is the Wonder World Tarot. It is a push kitty deck. It is being pushed. Get it? Push kitty? It's being pushed. I try. I try. I do. Anyway, Cosmickitty, it's been a minute. How you doing? Where you been? Good to see you. Good to see you. Very okay. All right. Z's intentions. Let's see. Minty, do you have any chance with Z at all? All right. Z's intentions. What do they have over there? What's going on? How are we getting serious with this? 2 of coins, a king, and a wheel. I do like a wheel of fortune being in here. I got to say that now. I love me a wheel of fortune over there. Okay, what are their intentions? They basically want to get things back to normal. Things have been tossed up into the air. Things have been scrambled like some scrambled eggs on a beautiful Saturday morning. But yeah, things have been scrambled a little bit too much. We need to calm down. We need to get everything back in order. And that's kind of where Z wants to get. Right? Wheel of Fortune is all about getting things back in order, getting things, what goes around comes around, getting things back to where they need to be in sort of an orderly fashion. BooBoo, welcome. Good to see you. What's going on? But yeah, the 2 of coins, there's important decisions to be made about Z. I think we learn more about Z. I think Z comes out with more information. Z comes out with a lot of interesting things. And you kind of got to figure out where to take those, how to deal with it, and basically what to do with Z. I think their intentions are pretty clear. They're coming in straight up, and they know what they're doing. They know where they're going, and sort of they're making it obvious, right? King of Wands. They sort of very forward. They want to sort of move forward with what's going on. And thank you for your donation. With the Wheel of Fortune, let's get back to normal. That's it. Let's get to normal. Let's get a schedule. Let's get it going. I think that's going to be the big object. of this particular individual, at least in my opinion. So yeah, by the way, that was a PayPal reading, in case you're wondering. You're like, where's my reading? Well, you had to wait because there's PayPal. There's PayPal tonight. All right, Joanna, career direction. I think you should go left. I think you should go left. Left, right, up, down. Left is looking good for me. We're going to go west tonight. I think that's it. Joanna, but let's do that. Let's get all of this stuff happening over here with the Wizard's Tarot. If you don't know what this is, where have you been? It is not the big wizard, the little Wizard's Tarot. The big wizards are on vacation. Instead, we have the little wizards, right? The little wizards. Neon Brights, welcome. Good to see you. BooBoo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what's going on here. I think you should go left indeed, you know? Get a little career action with all of that stuff. Okay. The Hermit, we got a little Ace of Cups, we got a Knight of Pentacles. The direction that you're going ain't right. And I think that's why you asked. I think that's why you asked, maybe, you know? The direction that you're going just ain't working. The direction is just not sort of functional. There's a lot of dysfunction within kind of what you're doing. It doesn't feel right. And you've been dealing with that for a little bit. This is not like something brand new. It just doesn't feel right as far as the career direction goes. I think you're sort of headed in the wrong direction, not the total opposite of it, but I think you need to tweak ideally what you want, or ideally where you want to be. It's almost like that you're in the wrong place, the wrong time. You have things that just aren't functioning, just aren't working for you, and you need to get rid of some of those, right? I think you're being weighed down as well by some stuff. A little bit like being weighed down. Ultraviolet, welcome. Good to see you. So what can we do to eliminate some of that? What can we do with the Eight of Cups? What opportunities do we have that aren't working? Because a lot of times we're wasting time doing things that aren't functional, that aren't making it happen. And I think if we could eliminate that, if we could reduce the weight of that, that's going to be very fun, very good for us. It's going to be very productive for us as well. Hermit says you do need to stop taking advice from other people as far as career, other than me, of course. Yay, other than me.
What are their feelings towards me? They're kind of cute.
Oh, that's the wrong one. I meant to do this one. I was on the wrong tab. I'm sorry. Wolf, welcome. Good. Wolf is here. All right, that's enough sound effects. I think we're good on the sound effects. Okay, anyway, the Hermit says stop taking advice from other people. I think you know your direction, but other people have a different direction for you. Other people are like, let's do this, let's do that. You know, they have ideas, they have this, they have that. I really think that's not really functional for you in a lot of different ways. So the Hermit just kind of says, yeah, let's go independent here. It also may sort of be pointing towards maybe you're looking at your own small business at this point. I mean, I'm literally saying maybe you're looking at your own small business at this point, right? Give up what's not working. Maybe it is sort of a pursuit of a small business. What kind of ideas do you have? What kind of things are you good at? What kind of things can we pursue? Overall, Knight of Pentacles, money is going to come your way. I think the career is going to straighten up. I think as you sort of get rid of what's weighing you down, the career is just going to be better. And just sort of hold on and hang on. And I think things are going to improve over time. Where is Philippe indeed? Philippe hasn't been here in ages. It's been ages. Ms. Rocky, thank you again for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. It is Sound Effects Friday tonight, my friends. Hope you enjoy them, because apparently, I probably should ease up on those. I think Christina said that one time. She's like, you play way too many sound effects, like way, way, way too many sound effects. And I'm like, no, I don't. But maybe I do. I don't know. You tell me. Why are my parents mean to me? I don't know. Maybe you should get new parents. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't know. Little Prince Tarot. You know how long it's been? You know how long it's been since we have used the Little Prince Tarot, my friends? Look at that spread. Look at that's beautiful. You can't do that with half the decks I have. This is a beautiful deck right here. And thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. So let's look at this. Let's look at this. We got mean parents. What are we going to do? Why are they mean? What kind of things do they want over here? I mean, it's going to make it happen. The Tower says they have very strict expectations of you. Here's the problem. They have an idea of what you should be doing, and you have this other idea of what you should be doing, and they don't match. They don't match, right? You know what I'm saying? The Tower. It feels like that you're not on the same path as they expect you to be. That's not bad. It's your life after all. Come on. But they are just sort of demanding upon you. They have these high expectations. You need to do this. You need to do that. And you're not doing this and that sometimes because, I mean, you're your own person. I mean, you know, that's the way it goes. Nine of Cups said there's a lot of emotional disappointment that your parents have with not only you, but a lot of other things. You've seen this. This is not new news. You've seen this before, right? The Nine of Cups. They want this happy home, happy family, but it's got to be certain rules, got to be certain things happening. And they have this unrealistic view of life in general for a lot of different things. And I think it functioned maybe in their generation, but not really this generation, right? Back in those days, back in the old days, my friends, you could have one job. You could have one job, and you could work that job from 9 to 5. You come home, and it would pay for your house. It'd pay for a couple of cars, the kids, food, and everything like that. Now one job doesn't pay for, like, Uber Eats for a week. So there's just it's a different version. It's a different view of the world with that. Overall, the Ace of Wands, they want you to do more, a lot more. Maybe you don't want to do that. That's your life. You do you. And then you kind of temper their expectations, be like, that's it. But they're not mean per se because they're mean people. They're just mean because they have different views and different expectations, at least as far as the tarot cards go. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Never be mean to your kids. Based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Cosmickitty wants to know something. They want to know something. Philippe has not been here in ages. All right. What's up with a mystery person that just wants a fling with me? His friend wouldn't say. Will I ever find out who he works with me? Oh, my.
Music to make love to.
Just wants a little fling. That seems like a compliment. Well, kind of a weird compliment. But if I'm going to have a fling, I am going to have a fling on the Mons Tarot. The Mons Tarot is a fling kind of thing. Can I say that? The Mons Tarot is a fling kind of thing. It's a Wild Friday. It is a Wild Friday. You don't know what's going to happen next on this show. I'm just telling you that. By the way, my birthday is Tuesday. Come in here on Tuesday. I'm giving away 5 tarot decks. That's a lot. I'm giving 5 tarot decks on my birthday because I want to share it with all of you. I adore all of you, and I want to share all of the good stuff with you. Come back on here on Tuesday for the big birthday celebration. I'm going to be old. I'm going to be really old. I'm going to be really, really old. All right, another year. When you're young, you're all excited. You're like, this is my birthday, yay! And then you get old, and you're like, oh, Jesus, another birthday. Oh, man, how old am I? Oh, God, I'm that old? There's no way I'm that old. I don't feel that old. All right, let's see what's happening with this fling, with this flingy fling. The mystery person. Number one, I think you know who it is. If you really think about it, who's been looking at you? Who's been talking to you, smiling? I don't think they can be able to hold it in very long. I think you already kind of know if you sort of think about it a little bit. Knight of Wands, what's up with it? You just want to fling. All right, 4 of Swords and the King of Cups. Rosemary, Rosemary in Time, just like the song. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, the 4 of Swords talks about going horizontal. Right? We're going horizontal. They just basically want to go horizontal. It is a little fling indeed. I don't think they want anything serious. I think they just want to kind of hit it and quit it, as they say. Knight of Wands, they want to use the wands and what have you with that. King of Cups. This is somebody who you don't want to be in a relationship with, bottom line. This is somebody who you don't want to be in a relationship with at all. I'm just recommending, right? You don't want to be in a relationship. The King of Cups, you need a little separation from this individual. So it's good that you don't know who it is. It's good that they are not up in your face. So yeah, I would just ignore it. I would completely ignore it. Number one, they are shy, but they're not going to be able to hold it in for long, They're not going to be able to hold it in for long. I think they're going to make themselves very apparent pretty quick. I think the next couple of weeks, you're going to be kind of, be like, oh, okay, that's who. If you start looking around, you're like, who's looking at me and all this other stuff. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty apparent who it is pretty soon. But bad relationship potential, I definitely wouldn't do that. King of Cups is a little bit of a narcissistic type of person, but they are shy, a little bit nervous. They're not good with relationships, and that's why they're shy. People that are good with relationships are not shy. I'm sorry, all right? As far as in my opinion only, men, right? If you're good at relationships, you're not shy because your relationship's going to work out. The other person's going to like you. You go up, you smile, you say hello, you get a good greeting, right? Because you smile, you say hello, you're friendly, you're having a fun time, you're laughing, you're making jokes. People like to be around you. That's the person you want a relationship with. You don't want, okay, in my opinion. Anyway, so it's a little fling. I think within the next few weeks, they're going to reveal themselves in accidentally, basically, and you're going to be able to see who it is. And then you're going to go, oh, not that one. All right. In my opinion. But yeah, a little bit on the emotional unstable side. I would not recommend a relationship. We're going to go with a thumbs down for a relationship with this individual. What is my life purpose? Your life purpose is to be on the TarotOracle show.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
The TarotOracle show. That's your life purpose. Let's get my deck right now. And let's say it's a little waterfall tarot. We got the fancy butterfly over here. Joe, what is up? It's been a minute. How you doing? Good to see you. Hello, Mr. Virgo. Indeed. The shyer I was, the worse I was at relationships. I don't know. I think there's a level of shyness that's okay. And then there's like a level of shyness to where you're kind of awkward and you kind of come off as awkward. I don't know. That's just me. Asking for a friend. That's right. What do I do about a weird itch I got? I'm asking for a friend. Doc, I'm asking for a friend over here. Okay. Anyway, what is my life purpose? To be on the TO show. What do we got going on here? We got a couple of knights, and the knights are headed towards each other. That means, this is interesting, that means that the knights are very focused on what is within the knight sandwich over here. The armored sandwich, moving in, making it happen with all of that stuff. Let's see what's going on. The life purpose, the Four of Cups. You really need to find what you like and what you don't like. I think you've been bombarded with stuff that you don't like. You've been bombarded with things that aren't exactly good for you, or the rumor, or things that are sort of happening that aren't good for you. You need to figure out what you want to let into your emotions and what you don't want, because the cups are all about emotions. What am I willing to let into my emotions? What am I willing to put up with? What am I willing to accept, right? What am I willing to accept within my life? I think you need to figure that out. That is sort of giving you that life purpose. What I need to accept in my life, what I need to reject. Because I think that you're in I think that you're in that situation where you do need to basically be available maybe for other people or something like that, right? A little bit of injury over here, maybe some help and whatnot. I agree with KD, by the way. Oh my God, her life purpose is helping people like social work or law. I don't think law, what? Cosmickitty, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I don't see law, KD. I'm just a fat man on YouTube, but I don't see any law here. But anyway. But yeah, I think you need to sort of rushing maybe to help some other people, rushing to find out what's going on. But yeah, I think your life purpose is kind of what KD said, maybe a little bit of helping other people, but also to figure out your boundaries as well. Where are your boundaries at for what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept, because you've gone through some challenging times or what have you, right? And, the Nine of Wands, kind of figuring out where those boundaries are and how you're going to deal with that. So, yeah, there you go. A little bit of a combo there. There you go. Cosmickitty, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, the writing in, rescue, coming in, basically taking action. A lot of that interesting as well. So there we go. Katie's got a totally different interpretation. I don't see law. I mean, like justice card, I'll buy that for $1 if you got the justice card. Perhaps battered women. Oh, Jesus. The 9 of Wands. Okay, battered women. Maybe. I'm not ruling anything out. All right. Anyway, weekend, please. What's going on with my weekend? How's my weekend going to go? Where are we going to happen? Where are we going to happen with all of this other stuff? So, yeah, let's see. When someone is struggling, maybe. Interesting read, interesting interpretations by everybody. But, yeah, it's definitely something to find our boundaries. It's definitely something to find out where we want to go and how to express ourselves. Because I think expressing yourself is kind of a challenge sometimes. And I think learning how to do that effectively is going to be a good thing as well. There we go. Weekend, please, action. What's going on there? We got a gnat. We got a gnat in here flying around. I don't know where they came from, but they need to go away. Man, that's interesting. We got sort of our hand on two different heads. No pun intended now. BooBoo, no pun intended. We got a hand on two different heads over here. I really think this weekend is time to convince some people of things, to convince some people to make things happen, to basically coerce, basically talk people into sort of getting where you want to go, right? Getting where you want to go, getting the direction that you want to go. So you're going to have to do a lot of convincing this weekend. Maybe talking to somebody into this or that, maybe getting some ideas out there, maybe running your ideas across other people. I do think it's a meeting of the minds weekend as well, to where you have some open doors that otherwise would not have been open, as far as other people's opinion, other people listening to you, and sort of, bouncing ideas off of other people to see their kind of opinion with it as well. This is a communication weekend too. You need to sort of be in that mode where you're willing to communicate, you're willing to put things out on the table, you're willing to see where things go, and overall just kind of get a good feel for where you want to be at the beginning of next week, the beginning of October, and all of this other stuff. So there you go. Now you sort of have a peace, you sort of have truce over here as well. If you have any conflicts this weekend, what can you do to resolve those? And again, this is about communication, but with truce right next to it, what can we do to resolve those things? We also have a little bit of a planning action feel as well. Big planning, big ideas, sharing of ideas, communicating ideas, using those ideas for planning as far as we go into the rest of the month and also into October. So let's, sort of combine those out and see where those are going to take you, because I think it's going to be exciting indeed. So yeah, lots and lots of interesting things this weekend. All right, we got Ann coming in there. Anything motivating or important that I should know since the home stretch of the project? All right, the project is coming to a close. We're coming to the grand finale of this particular project. Yes, indeed. Anything is going to be motivating and important that I should know in the home stretch. KD, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. KD, your life purpose is reading tarot. Of course, KD. Of course. Reading tarot. We're going to see. We're used tarot decks, so, kind of lean that direction. But I'm just saying, YouTube user, thank you for your donation. Crystals and Paint, welcome. Good to see you as well. All right, let's see what's happening over here in the world of Ann. Anything motivating, important I should know, since we're at the end of this project. I really think you have one or two individuals that don't like the project. And that's upsetting because you worked hard on this. This is a multi-week, multi-month possibly thing that you have been going through. And it's upsetting not to have somebody like it. But you need to be disconnected from that. I think you're going to end up being the 9 of Wands if you're not. You need to end up disconnected from that, right? YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. But you're looking over here at the 3. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. What's next? What's next? because we have people that look at the project, that are evaluating the project, that are sort of, in that mode of examining things. And I think they want more. I think they like the project. I think they want more. You have your dissuaders. Is that a word? You have your people that don't like it or that have issues with whatever, right? You need to sort of understand that that's their own deal. That's their own thing, and who cares? And I think that's the big opportunity here. Crystal, there are 6 people in the queue. Ultimately, what you need to know is the project is going to be very well received by most people. Rinoa, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Very well received, right? And I think it brings you opportunities that otherwise you would not have run into. You got a couple of people that are naysayers for the project. The biggest thing is what's next. People want more, right? BooBoo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. And, just don't be concerned. Don't be concerned. Don't be worried. Don't be concerned. Don't take anything seriously that anybody else said. It's the project. You did it right. You did it good. Who cares? Who cares? That's one of those things that's hard to deal. It's really hard to deal with. When you work on something and somebody doesn't like it, it's hard to deal with it. I'm just saying, there's a painting project that I did. I took a long time to make it happen. And then I looked at it and I hated it. And everybody else hated it. It really just destroyed me for like a week. It was so intense. It was so structured. It was so just very, very important that I got it right. And I got it wrong because it was new. You got to have experience. Once you have enough experience, everything else falls into place, right? Anyway, let's see what's going on here with the Dark Mansion. Oh, you want the Thoth. All right, BooBoo wants the Thoth. Talking about all that stuff. We'll get the Thoth. You want the Thoth? We'll get the Thoth. We'll make it happen over here. Let's shuffle the Thoth. The Thoth needs some shuffling tonight. You've been struggling with major anxiety and panic attacks. Did the sickness trigger it? Super afraid of being by myself. It's not me. That is not you. That is not you. You're like happy and you're having fun and you're talking about this and that. You're excited about that and this. And all of a sudden you run into money and all of a sudden you win more money. And all of a sudden you have this big business opportunities. That's you. That's you. That's the BooBoo that I know is that one, right? The big business opportunities, big ideas, excitement, and all that. Yeah, what you're describing, that is not you. That is not you indeed. All right. We've been struggling with anxiety attacks, with sickness trigger, weirded out by all of this. What's going on with that? What's going on with that? I really think that you are finding basically your limits. You're finding your physical limits, you're finding your mental limits, and you're finding kind of your emotional limits. And unfortunately, this is sort of a time in your life where you have to find them all at once. And that's a problem. That's a difficult problem because it's strange to do that all at once. It's very stressful as well to do that all at once. So you got to kind of be like, maybe. The other thing is there's a lot of things internalized that you haven't expressed to anybody else. That you haven't expressed to anybody else. So a lot of internal things that you haven't done and dealt with. You need to deal with anything deep internally that you have been avoiding. Yeah, I think that's coming to haunt you a little bit as well, sort of the emotional aspect, the mental aspect as well. You're hitting a lot of your limits with that. You need somebody to support you at this time. That's your biggest thing, right? All of us in chat, we all support you. I mean, you got a big group of like 100 people that support you. So we're all in it together. We're all supporting you. You need somebody there to support you. And I think that's going to make you get through it. Not going to be a problem at all. So yeah, there you're going to have it. It is disappointing. It is disappointing. It's difficult to go through. You're stretching all of your limits right now, all at once. It's just a little bit too much, okay? Physical, mental, emotional, it's all kind of being stressed all at once. So sort of find the structure, find the stability within that. Get yourself somebody to talk to. Get yourself some help. That's going to be good as well. And sort of look inside and find out what is there, what is within there that I haven't dealt with, that I haven't looked at. We need to look at those things and find out how those things are affecting us. And that is your rating. Rosemary, will you get the stats job? Okay, is there something better? You know, I do statistics all day, by the way. Not like statistics, more like math engines that have statistics-based some stuff within them. Anyway, I write math engines, by the way, in case you wonder what I do for a living. So, yeah. All right. So, by the way, that's going to be a trivia question to a tarot giveaway. A trivia question to a tarot giveaway. Somebody's going to win it. Somebody's going to win it, to pin it, to win it. All right. By the way, if you don't already know, Tuesday is my birthday. We're going to have a big birthday celebration. We're going to give away 5 tarot decks and probably more stuff. We're going to have all sorts of trivia. It's going to be a big party, is what I'm saying. Anyway, give the stats a job. Is there something better? There's something better. You've got something better. This doesn't seem to fit you. It just doesn't seem to fit you. This particular job doesn't, all right? You have the 7 of Cups. The options are open. The opportunities are there. This is something where you're going to have more opportunities, some better things to do. I think you should just keep looking, in my opinion. High Priestess, right? It feels like there's too much repetitiveness here. There's too much stuff here. This is going to be boring. I like it. It doesn't feel right for you, in my opinion. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. The Queen of Swords says as well that you have an overbearing boss in that job. As far as this, Queen of Swords is Cruella de Vil, very overbearing, very kind of in your face and what have you. And the Tower says you end up leaving anyway. I would dodge the job. I don't think that the job is for you. I would dodge this particular job. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never base your employment based upon some random dude on YouTube reading cards, okay? Reading cards. Speaking of new jobs, is a Cosmickitty going to get a new job? There's Cosmickitty right there, sitting down at that job, typing away, making it happen, impressing all of the bosses with all of their stuff, and also getting stalked by some random weird people. I'm just saying, getting stalked by random weird people. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, but will you find a new job soon and get a new level of employment, get a new place to sit, get a new place to hang out and all of that stuff? Caesar, Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles. I actually think yes. We don't have any of the big cards. Let me say it now. We don't have any of the big cards. No Ace of Pentacles, no 3 of Pentacles, no damn 10 of Pentacles, not even a 6 of Pentacles up in this house now. Not up in this house now. Nothing. But I think that the whole spread here works kind of like an Ace of Pentacles to me. 6 of Cups, finding that opportunity that you need, right? With the person that you need, going in the interview, finding the person that's right for you. Wheel of Fortune, getting the new normal. What goes around comes around. Let's get a new stability, get a new normal there. And the Knight of Pentacles, earning the money that we need, right? Because we all need the money. Earning the fat cash. It's going to be good for you. It's going to be nice indeed. So I like it. So we're going to go with one grand old thumbs up for this. The grand old thumbs up for getting a new job. Now let's talk about love. Can we talk about some love now? We're going to go over to the Tarot Tower and we're going to get this tarot deck right there. The Modern Love Tarot. Everybody loves the Modern Love. Every single person loves the modern love. Just saying now. I mean, let's go over it. Let's review it, shall we? Let's go over it. All right. When's the next key romantic relationship? You know, not the fling with the weird coworker. You don't want that. Cinderella, whoa. Thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. You know, you don't want the weird fling with a coworker. Ain't nobody got time for that. When is the next romantic relationship? December, almost like second week of December, okay? 5 of Cups. You got a dry spell. Cosmickitty, you got a dry spell. Now, you could go horizontal with the weirdo at work. You could. You could indeed.
Music to make love to.
But do you want to? Maybe. Maybe not. I think that December is going to be your basic meeting of the mind. Something comes along that you're kind of excited about. Second week of December. I'm just saying. Second week of December could be it. 5 of Cups. So there's a level of dry spell. You know, where you just sort of sit at home watching a romance novel or something. Yeah, reading a romance novel. I don't know what you do. But that Five of Cups, a little bit of a dry spell. I'm sorry, that's the way it is. A little bit of a dry spell. Strength, you can have some patience with it, right? You do some manifestation, get your stuff on focus, get stuff the way that you need it to be, right? And then, the Ace of Cups rounds out the reading. The person that you need comes in, and you are going to be prepared because you have the strength, the patience, the Ace of Cups. It opened the door. Well, per se, it opened the door, and that is what you're going to be excited about. What is your life purpose? You want my deck? We can do that as well. You want my deck? We can do that. So, how old do people think I am? Let me know, how old do you think I am? Sound off. I'm not giving anything away. I'm just kind of curious. How old do you people think I am? I mean, if Christina's here, she knows. Christina's actually off 1 year, by the way. So, yeah, Christina's off 1 year. I don't know why, but Christina's... I don't know. I mean, she's seen my driver's license. I don't know why she thinks I'm 1 year off. Anyway, 49, 52. Anybody else going to guess? KD... you got the Ace of, you got the Knight of Cups, The Knight of Cups from the other deck is coming back. It's coming back for you in the same place, KD. That's really weird because I shuffled that deck. That's weird. I shuffled that deck. But Christina, Jesus Christ. But the Knight of Cups, KD, in the same place. Okay, what's your life purpose? I think your life purpose is to help people emotionally, in my opinion. To help people emotionally. I think that's your life purpose. But yeah, Knight of Cups into the Ten of Wands. People having problems. People carrying stuff they don't need to be carried, right? They don't need to carry. You're able to help out with this. I think you're also good at resolving issues. When people have issues and they need tissues, you're able to help that, right? A little fighting, a little resolution. I think that's going to be good for you as well. Very nice indeed. But yeah, that Five of Swords, right? You're going to be able to resolve things like that. You're going to be able to pick people up and make them motivated. You're going to find the strong suits that people have in there, and you're going to be able to point it out. You're going to get people excited about, kind of doing that. So they look like you'd work in a prison. I mean, that's you. That's you. Maybe be a nurse in a prison or something. I don't know. But the emotional resonance, picking people up off the ground, making it happen, and resolving conflict. That is your life purpose as far as the tarot goes, right? As far as the tarot goes. All right, what do we got going on with people guessing my age? Let's see. 43, that is incorrect. Sarah actually got it correct. I will be 56 on Tuesday. 56 years old on Tuesday. And Christina still has no idea I have so much damn energy. I mean, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. I mean, I have a lot of energy. I'm ready to roll. I wake up at like 5 a.m. I'm like excited. I'm like enthusiastic. I'm like doing little dances. I'm waking up. I'm having fun. I'm like, yes, let's rock this house. I got to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this, that, and I'm going to do this too. I'm going to do all of that shit today, right now. I'm not going to hesitate. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to not hesitate at all. That's what I'm saying. All right. There you go. Cinderella. Yeah. You're second place, Cinderella. First place, it's going to be Sarah. Sarah, you're amazing. Demita's amazing. YouTube user and Rosemary coming in with the donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. All right. Let's use a little of this. Why are we still on this question? I got a new deck and I'm busy rambling, not paying attention. Does H like my new mirror selfie on Instagram? Oh my, you got a new mirror selfie. I have not looked at it. But let's see if H looked at it. Let's see what's going on with that. You have your energy. I don't have that kind of energy. That's because my spirit animal is kale. I eat like a bag. I eat a bag of kale like the size of my chest every day. Like I eat a bag of kale like this big. I ground it up into like this monster smoothie and I drink it off. So, that's the way it goes. Anyway, so yeah, kale's my spirit animal. Kale, spinach, greens, apples, That's how I got all the energy. So in case you wonder, pizza, no. Beer, no. That doesn't do anything for me. Kale, that's lots and lots and lots and lots of energy. There you go. Add it. You got to have kale on your grocery list. All right, does Ace like the new cutesy thing you have on there? King of Cups, they love it. They love it right there. Look at that, the thumbs. They got 3 thumbs up, if you know what I mean, for that one. They love it. All right, they love lots of good stuff there. Not only the King of Cups, the King of Swords, the King of Wands. That is really weird. Rosemary, thanks for your donation. But they have 3 kings up in here. They enjoy it quite a bit. They think that you posted it for them. They think that you posted it for them, in my opinion. In my opinion, they think that you posted it for them. They're like, I think, she's sort of reaching out to me. Sherry Michelle, what's going on? Good to see you. 3 kings indeed. It is like the United Kingdom right now. It is, you got the king. I like the Prince Charles meme that I saw the other day on Facebook, and it said, 72 years old and I finally have a job. That was funny. I don't know if it's 73, 72. I don't care. But the meme was funny. Anyway, told A about H. A seemed happy for me, but are they? They are happy for you. The lovers. They want you to have the best. They want you to be happy and content, right? Very happy and content. Princess of Cups, they think that this is going to be a good emotional resonant thing for you. They want you to be happy. They want you to have something nice. I mean, it just feels like they're on your side. The 3 of Wands. I think they're looking for somebody else as well. I'm just saying. They've been looking for somebody else, All right. Rinoa is next. Rinoa wants to know what's going on with that. Maruta got the joke. Maruta. Thank you. Maruta got it. Maruta, not Prince Charles anymore, King Charles, and he's 73. I was off a year, whatever. But yeah, okay. Things aren't the same between Brian and me. That's not good. It's not good at all. He ignores me more often than not. Did they ghost you? What's going on with that? Will it ever get back to how it used to be? I know how you feel sometimes. I just know how you feel sometimes. Let's do the little Buddha over here. See where we're going with all of this stuff. Because we need to discover the information about Brian right now, Rinoa. What's happening behind the scenes over there? Hopefully they're not involved with anything else, if you know. Kayla, by the way, I appreciate your donation on PayPal. You are next. What do I need to do to get a reading? Okay, all right. By the way, this is the little Buddha tarot. Things aren't the same. The Fool, the 2 of Cups, and the Queen. They do get better. Brian's going through a stage right now, okay? They're going through a little bit of a stage. They're looking at things differently. They're not things aren't as conducive to a relationship what they're doing. And, they're just not making it happen. The Fool is almost like they're on a quest for something else. I think they had an event that occurred that knocked them off course, that made them a little bit different than what they are, right? But yeah, why okay? They are open. Why okay? You are after Kayla. But the Hanged Man. The bottom line is they're looking at the relationship a little bit differently than they did, which is interesting. But what caused that? What event caused that in their life, right? The Fool, I'm on a different project. I'm on a different sort of pursuit. The 2 of Cups says they're going to come back. So I don't think you should worry about that. They're going to come back. I think that's going to be the big thing as well. Queen of Wands, you're going to have patience with them and be able to work with them and work through this. If you put up a fuss, if you really sort of not very good at it, you're gonna have problems. So yeah, just sort of put up with it a little bit and let them do this thing, this new pursuit, and they will come back around. I don't think it's going to be a problem coming back around at all. In fact, we'll do the love balloons just for you. Just for you. Life purpose of BooBoo. I really think it's like discovering new things, bringing people together. BooBoo, I mean, there's obvious things about you that I know from talking to you. And one of those is you are the entrepreneur of the decade. You have all sorts of amazing ideas. You're able to generate money. You're one of those that has these cool ideas that everybody's like, wait, what did you say? What did you say? That is the coolest idea I've ever heard. And I think that is the exciting part as well about that. Sherry, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let me know what your question is, Sherry. Thank you so much. But yeah, life purpose. Money, wealth, that's one of your things. Not only money, but picking up resources, picking up cool stuff, getting things into action. I think you're one of the ones where you have the idea, is able to convert it to action or something tangible, something real. That is you. That is you indeed. You're also kind of the mediator. You're also kind of the person that is able to communicate with anybody. You're able to communicate with the millionaire in the high-rise building just as well as you're able to communicate with the homeless person that's on the street. Anybody, you're able to communicate with them. You're able to get and understand and learn about them and be excited about their life because you're genuinely excited about all of their lives. That's sort of you, right? And you're also somebody that just gets stuff done. You get stuff done. The entrepreneur spirit with the catering, getting things done, getting ideas done, getting moved, getting everything that you're able to get things done. You don't hesitate. You don't wait. You get the action in there. So I think that's sort of your life purpose as well, right? Ultraviolet Tarot, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. And YouTube user, thank you as well. So there you go. There's your life purpose. Communicating, bringing people together, getting ideas implemented, and getting innovations. All about getting innovation. So there you go. All right. So we're going to go with crystals and paint. No. I'm sorry. We need to do we have 9 PayPals. Okay. All right. We got Kayla has been waiting forever. Kayla, I'm sorry. Thank you very much for your PayPal donation. By the way, we are on the PayPals. So yeah, it's easy for me to say PayPals. Jojo going to call me. All right. Is Jojo going to call me and tell me that he loves me? I think yes. Just intuitively, first thing that comes up is yes. Sherry, I thank you for your donation and your question. Thank you so much. You are in the queue. Was Jojo going to call and admit that they're in love, right? You need to pick up the phone and say,
I love you.
Pick up the phone and say, I love you. That's what they need to do. Are they going to do that? Are they? Let's take a look. We got, Jesus the Hermit. Oh, man, they have Jojo has a real problem here. All right? Jojo has a lot of real problems here. Why? Okay, thank you for your other donation. Jojo needs to understand how to communicate properly with their feelings. Jojo holds it in a little too much. Okay? I'm going to admit now, a little too much. So yeah, a little of a hermit, right? Jojo has the feelings, clearly, but they have issues communicating it. Okay, that's the big thing here. King of Wands, they need to step up and make it happen. There are all sorts of excuses, all sorts of excuses. King of Wands, that why I can't do it. Page of Coins, I really think that they are concerned about the level of stability, about their appearance. Jojo's very concerned about how they look and how people perceive them. And they don't want to be very open. They want to keep some things in. But yeah, they're going to take their sweet time to make that happen. Okay. Page of Coins, Hanged Man. They're going to have to look at it as something different. They're going to have to look at it as a good opportunity, and then they're going to do it. But yeah, they're going to take their sweet time. I think they're going to do it, but it's going to take like weeks for them to do this. I really think it's going to be a little bit of a time with that, right? A Page of Coins. I'm not really building a lot of stability right now with this opportunity, and I should, but I'm not really getting the opportunity. I'm not really opening the door to the opportunities that need to be there. Anyway, and that is that. Sherry, we got Be Random With Me. We got 2 YLKs. Y'all in the queue. Did not forget about my PayPal friends. Did not forget about y'all. I wouldn't worry about y'all at all. All right. We got crystals and paint. How to improve my life. What can I do to make life better? Let's see what's going on. That's a good question. I like that. I like that indeed. See what's going on with a life improvement. Everybody does need a little bit of life improvement in the end. Seven of Pentacles, you're doing okay. There's not anything where you're just ignoring something blatantly obvious. I think you're doing all right. Don't be too hard on yourself. You're doing all right. Okay, so you need to sort of pursue what you've been pursuing, do what you've been doing. I think that's going to be sort of where it's at, right? Seven of Pentacles, you're building the proper foundation, but it just takes time. It takes some patience. It takes some opportunities and all of that other stuff. Yeah, so you're avoiding muggers is going to be good. That'll be great. The Knight of Swords, you need to be faster than the muggers, you know. Ride around on a horse. That's what you could do to improve your life. If you're riding around on a horse, it's going to be difficult for somebody going to mug you because the horse is going to kick them in the head. This is what I'm talking about. Right? I think that's a practical, I think that's a very feasible thing that you could do immediately to avoid being mugged, is just be on the horse, you know what I'm saying? And you have instead of a horse whip, you just have the sword, and people try to mug you, you just stab in the eye. You know, it instantly solves the mugging issue. It solves the touching issue. And like you said, you don't have a car, so this solves the transportation issue as well. All right. Entertainment purposes only. Never get a white horse based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But I'm just saying, this solves literally everything. All right. The Nine of Cups, how to improve your life. Sort of get emotionally, sort of be open to things, and be sort of open to friendships, be open to things, and you know, sort of a glass half full thing as well. I think that's going to be the great thing. A glass half full opportunity. I think you're going to have some more emotional opportunities for the end of the year. You should take those. That will also get you through there and all of that other stuff. So there you go. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, you just stab the mugger in the eye with a sword. It's so simple. Life is so simple if you just read tarot, okay? All the answers are right there for you. They're right there. You don't have to reach out. You don't have to do a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How would W react to the final product of the project? Is W going to like it? Is W not going to like it? Let's get an Artsy Tarot up in here. Artsy Tarot to make in here. Artsy Tarot is going to be the mainstay right now. This is absolutely beautiful. I adore this tarot with everything. You know, I adore it with everything. All right. And how would W react to the final part of the project? YouTube user, thank you for your donation. By the way, we are ending soon. We have a lot of readings. We have 20 readings to go. We have 20 readings to go. So we're ending soon. A little sooner than usual because we have a ton of donations to go through still. All right, let's go through this. How will W react to the final product? King of Cups. They feel like that they should have been more involved, or they should have had some say in the project. All right, you got a little bit of King of Cups. Like, I'm emotionally disassociated with it because I didn't make it, because I'm not there, right? Because I'm not sort of a part of it. By the way, this is the Revival Art Tarot. So yeah, the King of Cups. I'm emotionally distant from it, but you know, the Six of Swords. I think they realized that this took a long time to proceed and to make and to do. So a lot of work, a lot of passion, a lot of things happened to make this come to fruition, and they're going to be pretty excited to see it basically come out. The Three of Cups. I think they do get involved in the celebration of the project. They're sort of excited. They're celebratory with it. Looks good. And, you know, sort of have a big conglomeration of celebration because the three at the root is a celebration card. The Four of Swords says that, you know, this is something that they want to see what's next. And we talked about the Three of Wands. It appears a lot for you. But the Four of Swords is a planning card. They want to be in the planning. They want to know what's next, what's going on. I think that is one of the things, right? I think that's one of the things that they want to see. They want to know. They want to look forward to. So there we go. That is my opinion. All right. Let's see. All right. We're going to go for... this deck? Yeah, we'll go for this deck. We're going to get some different decks out tonight. All right, we do have PayPal in the queue. We need to knock out a couple of readings before that. Okay, a reading for October, a little bit of everything, anything good, bad, dangerous love, friends, if my liking, any new friends and things like that. Cinderella, let's get a couple of reads in here. You'll get the double read in here. First, we'll go kind of the, the dangerous, the love, the what's happening, the general what's happening thing. The 10 of Wands is interesting. YouTube user, thanks for your donation. We'll get your reading for that one for tomorrow. A little bit of everything. I think you want to be careful. You want to be careful what you take on. I think that you have taken on too much. You want to not take on that much. You want to not have that kind of opportunity there. The 10 of Wands says be careful not to get overloaded. I think that's one of your big things as far as a general, right? But don't get overloaded with this. Because the Tower says things are changing rapidly. You're going to have a moment in time, Cinderella, where things change very quickly. And you want to be prepared for that. You don't want to be caught off guard for that. And if you have overloaded already, when you get something new, something different, you're going to be a little bit dissuaded or a little bit kind of anxious or not really working for you. I really think either you have some opportunity at a big corporation, a big school, something big, right? The Hierophant, a big type of organization is going to be either preparing for you, looking for you, and all that other stuff. So very good indeed. Magician says use your skills to pay the bills. You have the ability to do some things other people can't do. You have unique abilities, unique talents that are going to get you to be ahead of the game. And you want to use that. You want to innovate rather than just do things rote memorization, right? Don't do things standard wise. Do things with a level of excitement and a level of focus. And I think that's going to get you where you want to go. Another 10. Wow, you have a lot of opportunities, including love. We're going with love on this one. You have a new love coming in, a new opportunity, new relationship, new connection with an individual. You got the Ace of Cups over here, but you also have the 10 of Cups as well. Happy home, happy family is going to bring you into this mode. And I think that you have an opportunity here to make something structurally sound, structurally significant with another person. I think that's going to be exciting for you indeed. Lots of Cups, like for this love part, right? So yeah, you do have a level of opportunity with somebody else. It's going to be new. Well, 4 of Cups, you find a couple of red flags that you don't like. I wouldn't be too concerned about it. It's not anything big, right? So any opportunity that you have, I would embrace it, go forward and see where it's going to take you at the end of the day. But there's going to be some interesting things happening. I really think you have 2 kind of opportunities. One this year, one next year. The Cups, it's going to be very emotionally taxing for you because it's going to feel like that a lot of your emotions get involved very quickly, right? A lot of your emotions get pulled in very rapidly in this environment. So I like it. Kind of interesting indeed. So yeah, reading somebody new. Got an Ace of Cups right off the bat. And that is cool indeed. We got Ann coming. How would G and I get together if the past reading says he's my next romantic partner? How would G and I get together if past reading says he's my next romantic? Okay, how are we going to get together with G? Let's see. I'm not really sure how to translate that, I guess. Not really sure how to, I guess. Let's see. The Chariot, the 3 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. This feels like something that G wants. Like G is the instigator. G wants this. G's waiting for this. Very nice indeed. Ace of Wands and the Chariot. A sudden opportunity that we like, right? Sort of big fiery aspects, big fiery things coming through. Ace of Wands says, I need that in my life. I need that big fiery opportunity. I need the door open finally for this to happen, right? So it feels like they sort of instigate something. Ace of Wands with the Chariot. A big movement, a sudden movement that you didn't see coming. A sudden movement that's like, whoa, where did that even come from? That's sort of wild and weird and unusual indeed, right? The Chariot's kind of exciting. I kind of like that as well. 3 of Wands just says, don't wait for anything. I think if you wait for it, if you're just, sitting there waiting, I don't really think that works. I think do your own thing and let it happen organically. Any type of thing where we're trying to push it forward, we're trying to move it forward, I just don't think works as well as we would hope. I really think that getting together is very structurally good for both of you. It feels like there's a level of excitement, a level of stability, a level of, new hope. No pun intended for the Star Wars. A new hope. The Queen of Pentacles. There's something cool here. I like it. Let's make it happen, right? Sudden movement, Cool movement. You like it. Sort of pulls you emotionally, gets you wrapped in. Three of Wands. Don't wait for it. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit delayed almost before it actually happens. So kind of weird in there. Kind of weird, but cool indeed. All right, let's hop over to PayPal. We got 2 YLKs. Let's do them all at once. Let's do the YLK, a double shot tonight. Samson feels and... So how is Samson feeling about our connection text convo yesterday? All right, we got Samson feels about convo, and the other one, Panida, Panida feels about me. All right, let's do that. We got the double reads. We got the Panida, we got the Samson making it happen over here with another Push Kitty deck. The Push Kitty Tarot. The Push Kitty Tarot indeed. YouTube user, thank you for pushing that up. I really appreciate that. So there we go. All right, let's see what's going on with this. Samson feels about the convos. We had a good convo. We texted back and forth. What kind of thing do they like? Do they not like about that? Is it going to be something that we can deal with? Okay, the 4 of Wands. They liked it. The 5 of Swords and the Moon. They really feel like some of the topics brought up or some of the conversation is a little bit unusual. Right? A little bit unusual, or not exactly something they expected to see or hear or kind of be communicated or anything like that, right? So a little bit of an unusual thing. I think they still liked it. It's still kind of cool, but... it is something where they're like, I don't really know what to do next. The 5 of Swords. I'm not really sure how to proceed, what to do next, what kind of things are going over there, what kind of things are happening with all of that. The Moon says it did bring us more together emotionally. That's going to be nice, right? That is going to be nice. So, yeah, the Moon, the big connection here, the 4 of Wands, happy home, happy family, but some disruption within the middle. It's a disruption within the middle of the happy home, happy family indeed. Now, what does Panida feel about me? Let's see. Panida still sounds like something I would make out of cheese and put in the oven. I don't know, like a cheese panita. I mean, maybe. Anyway, Panida, how they feel about me? The Devil, they don't like it at all. They're not a big fan. I'm sorry. Knight of Cups. They feel like that you're romancing the wrong people. They feel like that you're not sort of focused on the right people, and they feel like that there's a lot of things that you're not doing correctly. But the 2 of Pentacles, you're making bad choices. It's going to lead you to Satan. But yeah, they're not happy with you at all. Okay, Panida, the cheese Panida is not content with what's going on at all. Okay, the little Knight of Cups, a little romance. The romance, they don't like the romance. They don't like the romance. Panini. Well, tonight it's Panida. It was Panini yesterday. Tonight, it's Panida. Sherry is next. Sherry. By the way, we're on PayPal in case you're like, what the hell's going on over here? What's going on over there? It's Panida. It's Panida. It's the same thing. Anyway, Sherry wants to know something. They want to know some good stuff over here. Donate through PayPal. Here's what I want to know. You're new here. Welcome. By the way, if you're new here, even if you're old here, even if you're young here, I don't care. Hit that like and sub button. I work hard to bring you the good stuff. I bring you the news. I bring you the tarot lessons. I bring you the thoth lessons. I have 2,300 videos on this site. I show you magic tricks. I show you nightly streams. This is a place to hang out. This is like the new place. This is the social environment over here. All right. The social environment over here. Anyway. All right. Donate to PayPal. New here. I want to know what's ahead in my love life. How have I met my divine partner, or have I yet to meet him? I'm so tired of dating. Aren't we all? Sherry, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. I mean, aren't we all tired of the old dating scene? Why can't we just find somebody that's nice? We need to find somebody that's just nice and not an asshole, Yeah, maybe not. Okay, well, no. We got Scorpios in the house. Right? Maybe, sometimes sometimes the Scorpio Sometimes, hashtag not all Scorpios, but sometimes that's Scorpio, you know. Anyway, have I met my divine partner? Have I yet to meet him? I'm so tired of the dating scene. I don't think you've met your divine partner yet. The good news is I think next year is going to be a lot better than this year. I think this year, why is the Scorpion still on the screen? All right, I think hashtag not all Scorpios. But divine partner, I think next year is going to be a lot better as far as love goes, okay? 8 of Pentacles. It almost feels like this year you tried too hard. A lot of difficulty, a lot of setbacks, a lot of things ain't working the way they need to work. And I think it's kind of upsetting sometimes. That's it, you know? That's it. All right. I mean, that's what it is. The Empress as well. Next year is going to be a lot better than this year. I think this year you've run into a couple of obstacles that have been pretty poignant as well. 8 of Wands. As far as winter goes, get out socially. You're going to find somebody interesting. I think that's the bottom line. Get out socially. You're going to find somebody that's going to be very interesting in the winter time. That's going to be kind of your time. That's going to be your time to sort of settle in, have a good stuff, making all that other things happen with that. And I really think dating hasn't worked for you overall, but it is going to get better over time. It's almost like you just do a lot of work for nothing. I think one of the things that's frustrating for you as well is the fact that you feel like you're wasting your life away doing this crap, right? You know what I mean? And like I got better things to do with my life, The Scorpio ghosted me. That's not good. The Scorpio ghosted you. That's not good. Kitty, what are you doing over there? Kitty's going nuts. Kitty has more energy than I've ever seen Kitty have in a lifetime. But yeah, no, I can't show you Kitty. There's no way she's gonna let me even catch her at this point. She's like all over the rim. She's going nuts. Anyway, all right. Haven't met my divine partner yet to meet him. I really think your divine partner is somebody you're going to meet next year. I really think that's going to be the thing. You got the double ace with the world. There's a lot of better possibilities next year. As far as divine partner, I really think you're looking at next year, most possibly springtime. Wintertime, you have an interesting relationship that I think is going to be pretty good, but it sort of fizzles out. More of a long distance kind of relationship as well. Springtime is going to be just amazing for you. It feels like everything's open, but you need to be out and about, right? You need to be out at the parties. You need to be out at the social events. You need to be out and about. You need to be wandering the world, looking around, doing stuff like that. I really think the dating scene online is a dead end for you in springtime. Get out and be social. And I think you're going to meet somebody that's going to be very special. And I think that's sort of where your divine partner is going to be at, in my opinion. All right, let's see. We got Be Random with me still in the queue. We have a gazillion people to still go through. Did we do Demita? Did we do Demita already? No, we have not. Demita, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We got Demita over here. Does the Virgo really love me? Are they passionate about me? Do they like me at all? Or do they not like me? What is going on? What is going on? Sherry, do not be a homebody in spring of next year. That is not going to do you any good. That's not going to do, because the long distance relationship that you encountered winter, it ain't going to work out. It ain't going to work out. You know why it's not going to work out? Because it's a long distance relationship. I really don't think that's functional for you. All right. I know you're a homebody, but you do got to get out in springtime. Springtime is when you got to get out. Anyway, Demita is the next. By the way, I'm sorry if you waited a long time for your reading. If you're new here, I'm TarotOracle, and we have usually 40 to 60 donations every night. Welcome to the show.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle show.
So yeah, it takes literally forever to get to your reading. I'm sorry. I try to go through as fast as I can. I do talk really quickly. Like if I talk slow, y'all be here all night. Y'all be here all night. Anyway, does the Virgo really love me? I'm a Virgo and I love you, so that counts, right?
I love you.
So there we go. Do they love me? 10 of Swords, not really. The 5 of Pentacles, not really. Strength, not really. And the 3 of Cups, not really. I don't think they really love you. Demita, there's a couple of things that are in your way with this relationship. I think you're being deceived a little bit in the relationship. Not totally deceived, but deceived a little bit at a minimum up in here, right? At a minimum. The 10 of Swords is a cutting card, a big permanent cutting card. It really feels like that there's something going on back there in the background that you're not aware of, and I don't think it's doing you any good at all. So you're going to have to prepare a little bit. Because the 5 of Pentacles says you're in for kind of a dry spell here. where things just ain't working the way they need to work with this particular thing, right? The Strength card, I think if you're patient with this, it does get a little better over time, but it's really challenging. It's a long road. The Five of Pentacles, we're walking this long road. Doesn't seem to have a lot of good opportunities here, but the way it goes. The Three of Cups, again, it does get better if you're patient with it, if you're going to wait for it. As a Virgo myself, I can tell you that Virgos sometimes close in a little bit and they get obsessed with whatever they're obsessed about, right? Like right now, I'm doing stock market trading. So am I as expressive and as loving as I usually am? No, not really. We get obsessed with stuff, and kind of everything else kind of goes by the sidelines. So it's not a matter of them loving you in a certain point. It could be a matter of them chasing other things, chasing other passions, chasing other things that they do, and just kind of being a little bit different than they used to be, in my opinion, of course. Anyway, we got Rosemary's got a couple of things. We got Ultraviolet over there. Rosemary wants to know, stay in my position or look for it? Get the hell out of there. Oh, let's see. Which is going to be best for you, Rosemary? Which is going to be best for you? Time for healing. Can't accept being alone, but I know it'll be okay. Allow time for healing. I mean, hook up with a random dude at work. I mean, what the hell? What the hell? All right. I'm loving with my money. Talk to us right. That's what you need to be. I mean, here's what happens if you love your money. Here's what happens if you love your money. If you love your money and you talk to it nicely, you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get $5 and you can make it happy, and it will convert itself to more money. And that's what you need, right? You just go like that. See, I gave the money a hug. I gave the money a hug. Did you like that? You see the hug? Sherry, did you see the hug? Demita, did you see the hug? The hug transformed it into 20. Not only 120, but a lot of 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. See, this is what that you do. You get your money, you put it under your pillow, and you caress it at night, and that's what happens. That's all you need in life is to do that, right? Is just to do that. By the way, if you like the money trick over and over and over and over and over and over and over, hit that like and sub button. Like and sub. Okay, anyway, stay in your position and get the hell out. You should stay. I really think you should stay. Now, there are clearly things that you don't like here. There's things that you don't like here. High Priestess, a lot of demands. A lot of things. They expect you to know literally everything. It's really annoying, okay? A Page of Wands, it feels like when they ask you to do something, it feels like I'm trying, but I'm not getting where I need to be. A Four of Cups, they don't like what I'm doing even when I work my butt off. I think you should stay anyway. Okay, the Hanged Man. Look at it differently. If nothing else, I think where you're at is going to be good. I see no movement cards. I see no new work cards. I see no aces. I see no Eight of Wands. I see no Knight of Swords. I don't see squat about moving. Stay at the job. It's going to be SM Thoughts and Feelings. He's a supervisor at work. Oh my. So you get the boss to like you. That's what I'm talking about. And the boss likes you. That's what you're saying. And then you don't have the creepy guy at work like Cosmickitty does. Four of Swords, Ace. Eight of Cups is Six of... they like you, but they're afraid to express it because of company policy. Right? The Ace of Swords. I like to communicate with you. Rosemary, you're my fave. You, me. We go peanut butter and jelly, girl. Peanut butter and jelly, girl. All right? Ace of Swords, I love communicating with Rosemary. A Four of Swords, man, we get together, we have the biggest plans, we have the biggest things, we sort of go together just like great, everything is just fantastic. Eight of Cups, though, if we get together, that's not going to look good on the resume. That's going to be a little bit, sort of a little bit decimated. Eight of Cups, I really don't want to engage in anything like that. They like you, though. They like you. They enjoy the entire thing. So, that's kind of the thing here. Six of Wands, well, let's work as a team. Let's get the teamwork done. Make it happen. We're a great team together. So, yeah, they appreciate you being there. Ultraviolet is finally up. What's my life purpose? Might as well join the crowd. You might as well. If you're going to have a life purpose, you know who's going to know it? You know, the Wizard's Tarot is going to know exactly what it is. The phone is dying. Stop strangling it then. Dude, you don't need to kill the phone. I mean, you know, the phone, you don't need to kill the phone. All right, let's see. What is my life's purpose? Okay, Ultraviolet. We have your life's purpose, and then we got Be Random with me finally. Life purpose, the moon. Man, I really think you know who you are emotionally. That's one thing. Hardly anybody knows who they are emotionally, but you know who you are emotionally. You know kind of where you're at. You've been around enough to where you're kind of content, happy with things. The moon says you're on that big adventure. You want to get that big adventure done. You have a lot of goals, a lot of aspirations, a lot of exciting things that you want to make happen over here. The Two of Swords, though. A lot of times you're running into obstacles. You're like, why is that even in my way? I don't even understand why that's in my way. So it's like, man, I don't really know. You know, I don't really know. You are kind of the wounded warrior a little bit as far as that goes. A little bit of the Seven of Swords sneaking back into. I really think that you are kind of the person that makes things happen in the background sometimes. You make things happen. You make other people look amazing. You're the person back there that brings everything together, that makes everything work, and then somebody else gets the attention. I think that's sort of frustrating sometimes, right? A little bit frustrating on that. Seven of Swords. I'm kind of in the background doing the work over there, making all this other stuff, and, you know, it's difficult sometimes not to be in the limelight. I think your time to be in the limelight is coming, Ultraviolet. I don't think it's very long ago. I don't think it's very long to make happen as well. But yeah, there's your life purpose there, you know, the wounded warrior happening, you know, you the background person making everything happen for other people. I think you know yourself emotionally. I think you're able to express yourself emotionally and all this other stuff. So there you go. There you go. All right. So there was your life purpose. Hopefully that gives you life purpose. Your life purpose is to be here. All right. Yeah, 25 minutes ago. All right. Be Random with me. Be Random with me is finally up. After all of this time, let's get random over here. Question in chat. Okay. I have no idea what your question is. Let's see. Whoever guesses my name right to be one of the questions in the question career. There's been a lot of internal chaos at work. What can I expect through the end of the year? Ooh, that's a good question. I think that we have an internal issue at work and it's going to be revealed. We got the little avatar tarot. Intuitively, I think something is going to be revealed soon at work that you're not quite prepared for. It's like something's revealed, something is let go, something is shown, and you're like, wait a minute, what's going on with that? That is not something I was quite ready for. All right, that's my intuition. Seven of Fire. Interesting. Interesting indeed. There are some changes coming up in work. Bottom line, right? New opportunities in work. I think you're going to be able to get one of the new opportunities if you really sort of focused on it. If you make it happen, I think that's going to be something you can do indeed. The moon is pretty exciting too as well, right? The moon. You have a new opportunity to leave work, in my opinion. You have a new opportunity to leave work. In other words, you're not being shown the door, but you do have an open opportunity if you want to take it. Happy home, happy family somewhere else. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. If you're ready to go, the moon, the grand journey. You have 3 happy home, happy family, new happy home, happy family cards in a row. So I think you're being offered a new opportunity at work. Be prepared for it. Now, Seven of Fire says I may not be ready for that. But yeah, the internal chaos, I think, is going to affect you a little bit. Not in fact that you're getting kicked out, but that somebody is leaving maybe or something like that. And that's going to be something exciting that you're going to have an opportunity to go forth and make happen. So yeah, I think you have another opportunity. I think you may want to take it. You may want to take it indeed. But again, I don't think that you're shown the door, but I think the door is open for you. And the last reading of the night, I think that was the last reading of the night. I think that's it. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Thank you for your donation. Tarot YouTube user has 4 happening over there. Another freaking awesome name. Dame Tio has another girlfriend. Oh, no. Anyway, tomorrow we have 4 questions for YouTube user. We'll get all of those. You'll be first on the list. Thank you for all your donations tonight. We will see you on Saturday or tomorrow.